Most parents tend to get weaker after having kids, and most of them don't even realise it's happening until it's too late. Many people comparing their fitness journey before and after having kids believe that they have to train exactly the same way as what they were doing before they had kids to where they are now. That means things such as 5 to 6 days a week in the gym for an hour to an hour and a half workout at a time, spending hours on your prep, looking at your supplements, your sleep, and having more time for yourself. But realistically, since having 2 kids myself, I know this is not the case anymore. Since having kids, we've noticed that our workout times have dropped. We've had to prioritise other things, and training is no longer our main priority around the kids. What used to be an hour, 4 to 5 times a week, has now dropped to maybe 2 to 3 strength training sessions, packed into 30 to 45 minutes. This is where people go wrong. They still think they need to train the same and ultimately end up giving up training altogether because they cannot simply fit in those previous 4 to 5 to 6 workouts per week and think there's no point because they are not doing this. Then over time, your strength will drop rapidly, you will lose your body shape, you will start to feel less energized, more tired, and just not as good as you used to. Even with just the lack of sleep, you cannot train with the same volume and intensity that you have done previously. Generally, your sleep is less, your recovery is less, and your stress is much higher. And generally what happens is, if you do get into the gym, you try to beast yourself into the ground just to try and make some progress and show that you've actually done a workout and get a sweat on. Realistically, if you're doing this, you're going to put yourself in the ground for a few days. Your legs are going to be battered, your back's going to be battered. You're not going to recover because your sleep is off. What you need to be doing is this. For myself now, and for many others that work with us in the gym, they are parents, they are busy, they work on a full body split, but not trying to break themselves every time that they come in. We're focusing on a few movements each session, all based around the main components. We are looking at mainly compound movements to try and progress over time without putting yourself in a hole. Every session that I currently run for myself or clients has a squat or a hinge movement within it. And these are the main things that we want to track. So going forward, tracking the weight, tracking the reps, tracking the sets. Some days, if you are in a rush, reduce it down to 2 heavy sets. If you're feeling tired and you're mega stressed and you haven't got the time to be doing 4 or 5 sets, drop it to 2, but just push those 2 sets to within failure so that you can then recover rather than pushing for the 4 to 5 sets. Keep your session short. You can do a full body workout within 30 minutes and still get good results and quality of return. Some days you are going to be weaker, some days you are going to be stronger. For example, this week with my own training, it was test week for myself to see where I'm at. And this is the first one that I've done since we had our second baby. My squat was down by around 10 kilos. This is down to, I believe, not sleeping very well the night before. Nutrition wasn't as good and it was just a stressful kind of day. However, the other 2 lifts for the week that I tested was the deadlift and the overhead, and also tested the bench. These have all increased slightly from previously. That doesn't mean I haven't got stronger on the squat, it's just on the day, and fatigue has obviously kicked in for this. So if your weight is not going up every single week, do not batter yourself, do not give up. Just keep moving, keep tracking your numbers. That is what the stats are for. Write everything down. So then over time with the consistency, if you have a shit week of training, that's absolutely fine. You know that you're turning up for your kids, you know that you're turning up for your job, and you know that overall you are pushing forward. Whereas most people in this position right now, a lot of people we speak to, they just give up until the time is right again. I'm going to wait till the kids are older, I'm going to wait till work dies down, I'm going to wait till I'm less stressed. Reality, that's never going to happen. So do what you can with the time that you've got. Book these things in like a meeting with yourself, even if you only get 20 minutes, even if you only get 30 minutes. Even if you've got 10 minutes to do some push-ups or some squats, get yourself moving. So whatever you do, you are going to feel better within yourself mentally anyway. So yeah, having kids could make you weaker if you do not back up the training that you're doing. Keep it simple, keep the movement simple, reduce your sets and just push when you can. Below we've got a couple of free things that may help you as well. So we have 13 ways in 13 days to help you get stronger and athletic with little time. The second one is our free nutrition guide, how to eat properly even when you're busy. Thanks for watching. If you click the video above, you will see some other value that we have put together for you. Otherwise, see you on the next one.